After coming back from school, Shintaro thanks Towa for the food, and he sees that his clothes has been washed by Towa, but he says he didn't teach her to use washing machine. So Towa says she learned it from the guide. Shintaro notices his underwear has been clean, which makes him super shy, and when he opens it, he sees cute teddy in it, which Towa says she put it there because there was hole in his pants. Hearing this, Shintaro got flustered. He wanted to apologize to Towa for washing his pants, but instead he said from now on he will wash his pants so she doesn't have to touch it, please. From that day, he always washed his underwear. Meanwhile, Tsumugi keeps thinking about asking Shintaro about the flying girl who came to him, but she can't. So she feels frustrated, but she decides she will ask him next day. While going to school, Shintaro tells Towa he doesn't want lunchbox, so Towa asks him, does he now started hating her, and she starts crying, so Shintaro eventually takes the lunch. He also tells her he has to go to work, so he will be late. So Towa wants to join him, but Shintaro refuses. She was about to cry, so Shintaro sweet talks about how she made lunch for him. He is so lucky when he will come back, she will make dinner for him. Hearing this, she got happy. Shintaro goes to school happily. During lunch break, he was about to sneak away with the lunchbox, but his friend noticed him and asked him to join them. Tsumugi notices his lunchbox. So Shintaro says he helped an old lady. She gave him this lunch, and when he opens it, it's written Shintaro in his food, which he quickly starts eating it, so that he does not get caught by his lie. Tsumugi noticed the name, so she gets depressed and starts thinking, a girl must have made lunch for him. When Shintaro arrives for the work, the owner tells him Noel has joined him for work. When Shintaro opens the door for the changing room, he sees a girl is half naked wearing cheery underwear. Both of them get flustered and the girl give a slap to Shintaro. We see Shintaro cleaning dishes and Noel gives him a cold hand towel for his face. Shintaro thanks her and also apologizes for what happened, but she says it's okay because it's her fault for not locking the door. She introduced herself as Noel. Hearing this, Shintaro tells her, did she born on Christmas? So she gets mad and tells him, does he have any problem? After that, they both do their respective work diligently. While working, Shintaro notices Noel and thinks about her cherry underwear, which he doesn't want to think about, but he couldn't do anything about it. He feels very guilty. After work, the owner tells them they did great job and there is a dessert for them which they can eat it. They both go to the changing room and Noel brings out the dessert. Shintaro says, oh, there is cherry on top, which reminds him of her underwear, but it also reminds Noel of the incident, and she blushed and refused that she doesn't remember anything. So Shintaro also acts, yeah, nothing happened, but then everything gets getting cold and snow starts to appear on the room. He sees Noel is trembling, so he tried to help her, but Noel shouts at him to not touch her because she is Yuki Onna. Meanwhile, entire cafe is getting colder by minute. Hearing that she is Yuki Onna, Shintaro is not surprised because he knows an angel, so he says he believes her. Noel gets shocked and we hear outside people are complaining about cold, so they both run away to the streets. While on the streets, they notice that they have brought the dessert. Seeing this, they laugh. We see Towa enjoying playing video games at home. She notices it's time for Shintaro to come home, but he isn't arrived yet. While studying, Tsumugi can't concentrate while thinking about Shintaro and that girl. So for getting fresh, she goes outside for eating ice cream. We see Shintaro and Noel in a park. They finished eating dessert and now Shintaro is trying to talk and cheer her up, but it doesn't work. Suddenly, Noel says, you believe in Yuki Onna, right? I have to tell you something. She tells him how in her family for generations Yuki Onna has been born, and when they feel certain emotions like sad, embarrassed, or angry, they bring cold blizzard. Because of which, she was not able to make friends in her school years. She only reads manga and anime in her room, so to help people she joined the restaurant, but still, she brought trouble. Then she starts crying. Seeing this, Shintaro tells her she is an amazing person and she brings smile on customer face, so she is not bad. Hearing this, she smiled and asks him will be her friend. Shintaro says yes, and then she smiles. We see that Tawa is above them, and Shintaro is shocked seeing her because now Noel also saw her with wings, and we see Tsumugi also comes there and saw Towa flying with her wings. Now Shintaro thinks he is in a big trouble now. And the episode ends here. I'll see you in the next episode, so please subscribe to get notification.